There was something about being in the telegraph office, hearing the ticking, and the smells and fragrances that came from typewriters and the oil from relays and one thing and another, and the general camaraderie of the office that made me realize I belonged there and I wanted to be an operator.
For some of us, it may be hard to imagine a time when there were no telephones and the quickest way for long distance communication was the telegraph. For George, it was once his life.
I don't have a telegraph set here, I have a buzzer, but the telegraph sounder, the magnet pulled it down and it made a loud click. And then when you opened the key, the spring pulled it back and made another click. And so you listened for them and the length of time between them, and that's how you read it.
The Morse code was largely or greatly used in the telegraph industry, where railways and that means of correspondence was gradually replaced by the telephone. But for many, many years, the telegraph was still around.
100 years ago, the telegraph was the closest thing we had to instant messaging, but now we use cell phones.
Out of telegraph came the telephone, and from there came radio, and from there came gradually the computer and Twitter, and I don't know what all these things are. But we were first.
As the way we communicate evolves, Bert worries history may not be recorded in the same depth.
I mean, a lot of history is recorded in letters, and if you look in many museums, they have letters from many years back and hundreds of years back. Today, how many letters get written, and personal letters is probably on the way out, which is not good.
George keeps the history of the telegraph alive through his book titled Good Night, Old Man.
This book tells most of what I was doing and tells what it was like to be a telegraph operator and use Morse code every day. And it was a job that was so much fun, you never wanted to be sick. You just wanted to go there and telegraph 8 hours a day and do nothing else. Yeah, and it was fun.
For Shaw TV, Capital Region, I'm Sarah Comadina.